Welcome to the first free-for-all today on this beautiful Otter Monday. We are playing Apartments King of the Hill. And my king and my Eagle Scout are contesting the medal, even though I am dead. And we have Postponing Camel holding it currently. No, it's actually in the hands of Kalkoko, playing as the Ethiopians, but we introduce the players once it's clear who gets the monument first. And my king! No, don't kill my king, Enzo! Why is Enzo trying to kill my king? What? Can I get it? Ah, my scout doesn't get it. I think it's on aggressive. I should have put it on defensive. Now, Postponing Camel is just luring my scout away, which just gives the chance to Kalkoko to get it. Which is, he's kind of helping someone else. Yes, can I get the kill? It's king. Well, I can't. It's not faster than the king, sadly, in Dark Age. But it would be really cool if my, like, while I'm spectating and being dead, my scout kills something. But I think he's just gonna lure it into the TC. And my king's still standing. I guess Kalkoko holds the monument for now. So let's take a look at the map. We do have apartments, which means everybody has an apartment. Cut off by wood. And in the middle we do have shallows. So we can see demo ships, we can see water units, we can see land units, and we can see a bit of contestation for the gold there as well. But the main prize is the monument. Also, it is Regicide, so everybody starts with a castle and with a king that can die. And if the king dies, the player dies. So yeah, interesting options. Multiple targets here. Main target is here in the middle, and Camel actually got it. Kalkoko lost the scout somewhat. But I think Enzo might get it if he can catch Camel here. Probably the easiest form is just to let it attack the scout, really. So then the other player has to use the APM. But now Zayu's also joining the party in the middle, and Enzo's fighting Zayu. I don't know. They're just letting Camel have it. And Camel, I think, is one of the most dangerous players in here. I want to watch this fight and who gets mid, and then I'll introduce the players. I think Camel might actually lose this. Okay, Enzo's smart. He's in the last spot, so he's weakening Zayu's scout. Zayu knows that wants to get out of there, which again gives Camel the chance to still have it. Well, now they can't really kill Camel Scout, so maybe fighting between Zayu and Enzo wasn't really the right thing. Enzo's already in feudal age. That means he's gonna kill the scout, right? That's gonna means Enzo's gonna get the medal. Alright, so let's start with Enzo. Being in the feudal age, we have Enzo playing as the Malay with a faster feudal age, which really helped in the middle. In the gray, we have Kindrick. I think first time on the stream, playing as the Vietnamese. Not the greatest King of the Hill stuff, but I always kind of liked it for King of the Hill. Rattans and elephants is a cool combination, even though it's a lot of gold. Kalkoko in the teal, playing as the Ethiopians. Really strong siege to clear out the middle with Ethiopian SO. Good in defending middle from other people taking. Teepe playing as the Bohemians. We might see some buffed up bomber cannons here in the blue. And in the purple we have Postponing Camel, really strong player, also used to stream, haven't seen him streaming in a while. And yeah, strong custom scenario and free-for-all player, so yeah, probably my money would be on him, and I'll start the bets in a bit. Then we had an empty base, because I'm dead and casting. Zayu playing in the green as the Khmer, really strong DMer, also skills that you need in RM. With good economy, potentially a Hussar spam trying to take over the middle, and last but definitely not least, we have Faust playing as the Teutons, an amazing free-for-all tiff, because ETKs are really good, Halberdiers, really strong Halberdiers as well. No Hussar spam, but Halberdier spam is a possibility, and also get SO that are good against melee, and melee is mainly what you see in King of the Hills. So, middle controlled by Mr. Enzo. And I'm gonna open the bettings. Not sure if anybody's in chat who's not in the game, but let's see. Bets are open for sure if you do want to bet on one of these players. And I'm gonna place a proxy bet so you guys can win something. Bet purple 100. Alright, middle control fence. So my king is still alive. We still have the Otter king. The best king in the game here. As Tifa looks to contest this. Both Scots full HP. Not sure where Tifa bails. Maybe he's not in the feudal age yet. Oh yeah, he's not in the feudal age yet. He can't win against the feudal age scout. So it's just gonna kill my king? No, it's not gonna kill my king. It is still alive and kicking. Faust now also looking to scout the middle, looking for a second castle. Probably somewhere towards the middle to secure his path there. But the path is on the middle, and that's why I like this for free-for-all. For King of the Hill, everybody has a pretty clear path, right? It's kind of pre-cut, your path. Besides Tipe, actually. Tipe's kind of fucked by the... I mean, he's walled. He has a really easy wall off. I guess that's the plus side. And for Tipe, who likes to play defensive, this is probably a good place to be. But it's really hard to get to the middle there. And he could be encircled by Kalkoko and Post-Bunny Camel. Kalkoko started very close to the middle, which can be helpful, but also can be dangerous. Can still expand to the back, though. And, yeah. The rest has pretty clear-cut paths. Also pretty open, very open map here for Kindrick. So yeah, it is a bit different, the map for everybody. Also very close here at the top for... I think that's Kalkoko. No, that's Kindrick. Who has the open map then? Oh, the open map is for Enzo. He is controlling the monument, so it's looking good. He is getting resource from it, as you can see here. It's a trickle of everything. So kinda like a Victoria, just a bit stronger and more equal. Because you get 1 resource per second. I think 1 resource per second for everything. So that's why we see also a higher stone count than usual here. Besides Faust, who went on stone. And can drop a castle once he arrives in the castle age, which is... in roughly 2 minutes will be the case. Let me check who's in which age. Everybody's feudal, Kalkoko, Enzo, and Camel are in the castle age. And already another TC on the way. 2 more TCs on the way for the postponing Camel, who I will call Camel from here on. Huge walls going up for Kalkoko. Wow. I talked about Kalkoko having such an open base, so he's going for 60 tiles of stone walls. 60. I don't know if... I don't think it's worth it, really. In the free-for-all, but... way more economical walls here for Tipe, who's falling behind. I don't know. You can double wall that. Ooh, what happened here? Ah, he walled in my king. Lul. Well, I guess you can do that. It's still alive, though. Maybe he wants to protect it. There's a transport ship with monks here. Ah, I guess he's trying to get that relic. So Kalkoko is trying to go for the relics. Oh, he already got one. So we see Kalkoko contesting the relics. There's quite some relics in the middle, actually. And the transport ships does make them faster, so I really like those ideas. 2 transports even out. There's also some boards in the middle. Wonder if some people did get them. Well, Camel's taking deer. And more monks in more transports. Not sure if we really needed 2 transports. I only see 1 moving at a time, but I guess this monk is gonna get into this transport. And yeah, he's gonna have all the relics. Nice starting play for Kalkoko there. Collect that relic there. Let's go to a kind of normal zoom level. Huge boom here for Faust. 3rd TC on the way. Well, actually, it's only 3 TCs. What is that castle? Oh, we're playing Regicide. True, I kind of forgot. This is Regicide King of the Hill. So he wants to have multiple castles around his king, so his king can't be sniped. Makes sense. I still kind of would have preferred the first castle forward to secure a path to the middle, though. Kinda... Faust is... Enzo's kind of placing a castle on Faust here. Securing more wood for himself, I guess. Wood can run out of in this map, I think. Which is why it's more suitable for King of the Hill than for normal free-for-all. And Kalkoko might lose his transport to these spears. Enzo still has the middle, so that's a huge income for him. I wonder if he's already imping. No, he's not. And yeah, not much army on the field really. Zayu's starting to make his Scorpion now. I'm just casually dropping some frames. And we do have a fishing ship garrisoned here. Oh yeah, of course, Malay. He wants to go for fish trap economy. I don't know if that's good. It's so exposed here, right? It's towards the middle where everybody will be contesting the monument. So not really sure if fish traps are the play. I really like the transport play by Kalkoko. Ethiopians are not the strongest navy in the game, I think. No, that's Malians who don't get galleon. Ethiopians should be fine, they get bracer. Also some walls by, okay, big scorpion mass, so we're probably gonna see scorpions and elephants or scorpions and hussar here from Zayu's making the Khmeriest farms possible, all in a line in the back of his base. That's really nice. Nobody's contesting my open slot yet. Do they know about it? No. Camel hasn't scouted anything, because he had used the scout at the start. Kaikoko, same. Faust also lost the scout. Kindrek at least, Enzo at least knows his neighbors and knows what Kindrek is. Kindrek knows everybody's position. Also knows my position. Could use that, but he's on the other side of the map because he's Vietnamese. And Kaikoko is good scouting. Kaikoko actually scouted where everybody is. And he also has a lot of vision on the middle because of the relic collection, right? And we do have 4 relics here, 5th coming in. Really nice for it, will give him a boost. I don't think it's as big of the boost as Enzo was having. Who arrived in Imp now, I think. No, nobody's in Imp. It's just the architecture judging. Capture Age doesn't really show who's in which age and free-for-alls. And yeah, also nobody's on the way. All are like heavily booming here. As you can see, the Vulcans up top. Faust is lagging behind, Tifa is lagging behind. The rest is over. Like, Post-Funny Camel has 105 villagers, helped by the Persian TCs, who do produce faster. And yeah, Kaikoko also put boom 80 villagers, Zayu at 60, Enzo at 94, so kind of the best booms here from Enzo, Post-Funny Camel, and Kaikoko, who are also probably the favorites in these settings, right? Really like I don't really love Kaikoko's walls, but I like his relic collection. We're at 5 relics now. And Enzo's controlling the monument, so he also has a huge buff, which will end now, because we have a converted Shuttle Warrior! No, it's not converted, never mind. So now, it's a produced Shuttle Warrior from Kaikoko. But he has a monk there, he tried to convert the spear, but the shuttle killed it. Is that harbors now? No, it's still docks. So not really protecting this fish yet, but he has a castle there. Kind of walling off Faust here a bit, but Faust has enough space there. Zai is not really interested in the front right now. Messing up a huge amount of scorpions. It's only on 2 TCs, which for a 300 population game isn't really good. Faust is on 3 TCs. Enzo is also on 3 TCs, 4th coming up. Kindrek is on 3 TCs as well. Probably 4th coming up there, yep. A lot of TCs by Kalkoko. 7 TCs, I really like that. Tipa's only on 3. No, on 4, okay. And probably also 7. Well, actually only 5, but it's Persian TCs. And the castle coming up in the middle there too, which was gonna kill my king. No, camel! Well, first it's attacking the transport ship. But no, my king died. He lived way longer than I thought though. And Tifa advanced to the Imperial Age right after postponing Camel, I think. No, Tifa is actually the first one in Imp. Hasn't shown much interest in the middle. And look at this, all the castles. Tifa can't go to middle. This is not really wise from postponing Camel, I have to say. Like, with placing these castles here, it's clear that Tifa is gonna go for him. Which is why Camel might want to kill Tifa now, because now he's in his back. But if he wants to go for the middle, it's really bad for him, because Tifa is behind him. And like, the only thing that Tifa can do is attack Camel. And then if he's fighting for middle, same applies to Enzo here, who is taking up the northern side completely, which is making Kindrek want to attack him. So yeah, not really sure. Kaikoko has just secured his own side with stone walls, but might get attacked here as well, or also might get angry at that castle from Enzo there. On this side, Zayu's not really moving out. Faust is not really deciding to block him. Well, if he has a castle there, we have another blockade situation. I don't know what these villagers are supposed to do there. We might have to switch back to the game at some point. It's 200 years, in case you're asking. In the middle. I guess when it's 100 years, we leave captured. And go to the game. Oh, there's some actions in the middle. Another conversion of a Karambit. Are they just converting it back and forth? I guess they were. But now the monk is gonna fall and Enzo takes back control over the middle with about 200 years to go. Camel actually the first one to take gold from the middle with one villager. Are there any fights breaking out? No. The two guys who are walled in are not breaking out. Faust only added a mill here, so he's being nice to Zayu, not walling him out. Even though Faust actually has a bit better boom than Zayu. No military for Faust at all, though. While we do have Scorpions still being massed from the Khmer here. Pure Scorpion, he needs a meat shield eventually. He's adding only siege workshops, so... I thought there was double university, but it's a market and a university. And Camel with a lot of control here. Now also taking my spot, has outposted it all and seen that nobody is there taking it. So he kind of gets it for free as Zayu is not contesting anything. On the other hand side, plus a further middle axis, and I'm worried. You can always start with Persians with Hussa spam to preserve the gold for the elephants to end the game, and there's Commander in as well, so we're gonna have some crossbows behind that. Maybe he does want to deal with Tifa first though, who does have a Hussite wagon out. It's only one though. And Faust also developing towards the middle. Archery ranges for the Teutons? What? Maybe for hand cannoneers? I would rather have expected Braxton Siege. Well, Pike Siege with some ETK mixed in is what Teutons play. At least in my opinion in King of the Hills. The other person with a lot of middle control is Enzo controlling this side. And Camel controlling this side. And then there's a little bit of middle axis for Kaikoko, who is planning to go Navy, it seems, with 4 dogs. Same can be said for Enzo, actually, adding a lot more dogs. Maybe it's just for the fish traps. But yeah, it is shallows, so I'm very interested to see which armies people go for. As we can have ships and we can have land units in the middle. We cannot have buildings, luckily. I mean, I guess you can place a castle here. But the other than that, the middle isn't really castle or towerable, which I approve. That's why I picked the map. And it's also meant to be a free-for-all map, right? It's apartments free-for-all. Especially for King of the Hill. So it is a King of the Hill map. We're playing King of the Hill on. Ooh. Faust's gold being castled here. By Enzo. Faust's main woodline is to this side. He's also cutting through to Zayu though. And should probably refresh some lumber camps around here. You can take that stone. Kaikoko's giving stone to Camel. And I don't think that's the greatest idea. Because he's going 4 elephants already. And he has so much control. So yeah, Kaikoko might be afraid here, not really sure, but Camel looks in a really nice position. Also, Enzo with a huge boom there, already on 200 eco units. Same as postponing Camel, but for Camel it's all on land. Persian Forester TC's helping a lot with that. And yeah, Faust is losing his villagers. Faust, is he reacting? I don't think he's reacting. No! Okay, there moves the villagers and has arrived in Imp. The only one not in Imp is Kindrek. Is he on the way? Yeah, he's on his way. And he's adding castles forward, so Enzo might get some trouble from behind here. As also Chief is gathering an army. Still Bombard cannons, not Haufnitze yet. And I don't see the Haufnitze research either. Unless there's a siege workshop in the back? Nope. And yeah, a lot of skirms from the Vietnamese. Okay, I guess we want to go lead skirm, but they can't do too much against castles. Malay, you just fish whoever in the middle. What is Enzo doing? We kind of would need some military at some point. Still holding the middle, actually, as we are closing in on 200 years. So I'm gonna leave Capture Age and go into the game, because we do want to see the timer, right? And yeah, let's continue from in-game, because timer rhymer. It doesn't look as pretty, but we're gonna see when we reach 0 years. And Zayu's rolling up with 44 heavy scorpions. Are they heavy? Yeah, they're heavy. And they do have +2 range. Yeah, so one is from the unique tech. No, the Civ ability, and one is from the siege engineers. Zayu cock capped at 205, and he will take over the middle now. As do we have conflict here? We don't have conflict here yet. I don't see any conflict anywhere besides Zayu's push for the middle, and he has taken over the middle at 100 years. The problem is, just a few onagers and all this is dead. And halberdiers can't really protect you from onagers. Faust is saying, Zayu, look at score. I think that was just a misclick attacking your farm, Faust. He's really interested in the middle a bit more, and probably should be interested in postponing Camel and Enzo, as Enzo starts the two-headed swordsman spam! That is what it was all about. A million harbors, a million fish traps, let's switch to his point of view, and 71 on food, 200 swordsmen, and war galleys. He needs a galleon upgrade. Okay, galleon upgrade is on the way. I think Enzo is going for it. It's also at 59 years. The problem is elephants are really, really good against two-headed swordsmen. And the other army that we have on the field is also really good against two-headed swordsmen. Because it's a massive scorpion army by Zayu, who's also attacking into Onager now to protect the scorpions. Stop man? Auto attack? Well, it's just some little stuff here, not really important. Tief is still hanging back there. Has got Hofnitze though, so can be a problem for postponing Camel in the future. First, they do need to deal with Enzo though. Enzo wants to contest Kalkoko's castles. There is a demolition ship here. Will it get a hit off? Well, it gets a hit off, but it's not terrible. And oh, they're doing treason as well. Enzo's king is here, probably the king to watch for, as he's the one going for the middle and trying to kill Kalkoko's docks here. Game is heating up heavily now. Onager is there. I don't know if he has the unique tech. Let's check it out. Does he have the unique tech? Torsion Engines is actually in, yeah. Let's go back to Enzo's point of view, who's not at 200 pop, which is a bit of 300 pop, which is a bit of an issue, as Karambit warriors are flooding the field now too. Cannon Gains coming out here, but Enzo's not really having structures towards the middle. So, and there's one halberdier holding it. Oh, timer could be reset! Timer could be reset! Enzo needs units in the middle. Even these Cannon Gains would be able to reset the timer. Cannon Gains are actually worried about postponing Camel's towers here in the middle. Enzo really needs to send more, because also Zayu's army is coming now, and he doesn't have many units in the middle. He needs units in the middle. It's 60 years. I would go for it now. Is Enzo not going for it? And that one is gonna die. Now we just need a unit in the middle to take away the monument from Enzo. His fleet is still here busy fighting versus Kalkoko. Nothing's in the middle, and Zayu takes over the middle. Enzo fails to protect the middle. I think the Pierce best bet would have going for it right away, actually. Now Zayu has the middle, but I don't think this army can hold it. It's just too vulnerable to cavalry. I mean, Scorpions are great versus elephants. It's also vulnerable to siege ram, which is what Poscali Camel's adding into his mix. And Scorpions versus Galleons. Really interesting matchup, what we're seeing now in the middle, but I think it's all playing into the hands of Postponing Camel, who is waiting behind a few towers here. As Kalkoko is somewhat being attacked. No, that's actually Postponing Camel being attacked. You think that will stop Camel is Tiepe from behind though. Faust also hasn't entered the party yet. Yes, Kindrek is entering the party with elephants and late skirm, no, Imperial skirm even. nibbling away also the castles of Enzo. So Enzo gets some trouble from behind. Zayu's army still holding the middle, but I don't see too many reinforcements coming. Some halberdiers being added, not too much in the queue. Eco isn't really where it should be, I think. So I don't think Zayu can hold the middle here. That's just too weak of a queue. Yeah, he's already out of resource with just a few halberdiers queued. Or like with a lot of halberdiers queued, but in terms of King of the Hill, it's not a lot. And I think the fleet from Enzo will deal with that, as Kindrek's now kinda landing in a war with Ethiopians, which you don't really want to fight with the lead skirm when they have a lot of torsion engine siege out there. Middle for Enzo again. And postponing Camel is just waiting for his time to shine. Amazing. Look at those rest for postponing Camel. He can produce elephants for days. 130k food almost and 7k gold. With 127 farms. I think like they could let it slip somehow and let Enzo take the middle with his two-handed swordsman spam, but other than that, I favor the position of postponing Camel a lot here. Zayu lost a lot. He said sorry for us because he mistakenly attacked him again, and now he's going for Camel with some trebuchets here, as Enzo also has a problem in the back with Kindrek. And I think Camel might have another problem soon. A lot of Haufnitz out here for Tiepe. I think maybe they're focusing on Camel too early. This is just a little side fight. I don't think this is a big push. Here will be a big push from Tiepe coming though. And Enzo's at 77 years. But he has to deal with Kindrek's elephants here, which are nibbling away quite successfully at the army. And there's also, okay, now Enzo's pushing back Kindrek. Everybody's really playing everybody, while Faust is staying out so far. I guess he's mistakenly being attacked from two sides a little bit. But that is not an honest attack. Hard to control, thank you Green. Sorry for us too close. Just talking something to that army away. I think the main story is the middle though. We have 60 years here. And we have postponing Camel soon having to deal with something else. And we have Zayu. Okay, Zayu's looking to go for the middle again. He does have a lot of onagers, which is great to contest this. Kindrek is already doing his part fighting Enzo at the back there, but that is a hell of a lot of galleons. Really interesting game one we have here. Kaikoko's coming to the middle with a few halberdiers. Not really the strongest army. It's 50 years, but Zayu's army is pretty strong. Onagers, heavy scorpion from the Khmer. Can kill a lot of units. And yeah, Karambits aren't exactly great against scorpions. Chaos Runner Camel kind of relying on everybody else to do the work for him, so he can take the middle after. I think Enzo might lose it here. Needs more reinforcements. Where are the reinforcements? That one will die, and now he has to move the ships closer, which also means moving the ships into the onager fire. Reinforcements are somewhat on the way, but where are they going? Or are they no, they're going to this fighting area against Kindrek. He needs to send to the middle now. It's 40 years. I think Enzo can't do it. No, he can't do it. Zayu's gonna drive him out of the middle there. He still has a little bit of trickle, but postponing Camel can come in every second. Maybe not, because there's actually Tiepe now attacking here, which might get Camel away. It says, I just want to go to the middle. So they might actually let him have a path there. Zayu says yes, but he's kind of asking Camel there. Can't win alone versus him. Kaikoko's coming now, and I think they're doing it. I think 31 years, something there. Some demos are coming, but that's actually Enzo's demo, so they won't kill his units. Some units are still here. Now the elephants are coming, and I think the elephants means it's over for Enzo. Enzo has two ships. Yeah, Kalkoko will take it shortly, and then the elephants will take over, and I think that favors Camel a lot. Camel has the middle. No, Kalkoko has the middle still with some halberdiers, but now the elephant flood is coming. Now everybody has to concentrate on Kalkoko, and I think once Tiepe saw that he has the middle, he is going for... Okay, he's not going for the middle. He is actually going for postponing Camel, even though postponing Camel doesn't have the middle yet. Now postponing Camel has the middle, which might be actually bad for him, because the Bohemian death ball of 48 Hussite wagons, 22 Hufnitze, and 40 halberdiers is on the base of the Persian player here. Persian player is Popcat. There's a lot of elephants in the middle, which can't possibly still hold the middle, even though he might lose his base against Tiepe here. So maybe Tipe shouldn't dive too hard into the base and should contest the middle. Also, ships being added, demo ships. It looks like really strong middle play from Postponing Camel. Also adding a lot of towers. I like that move everywhere on that really strong one. He might lose his base, but that's only giving him more pop space, making him lose villagers. And I say it over and over again. Guys, don't attack the base. Attack the middle. And the middle is kind of invincible armies. And Kalkoko is saying the right thing. Guys, all go middle now. Kindred is coming with some elephants. Kindred and Kalkoko are still fighting. Huge mistake. There's a lot of elephants in the middle. Don't they not know that? They do see the elephants and the rams. They have to. Everybody sees them. And Kalkoko's doing a good job nibbling away at that, but 6 runs, he is all in. Perfect Stars, Eli Rams, he is indeed all in, which is why it's nonsensical for TP to kill the base now, because that is the only last push and attempt for Postponing Camels with all that stuff. So TP should redirect his attention and go to the middle, which he's actually doing. Now everything is aimed at the middle, which I like, which might be the only chance. It's 70 years for Postponing Camel. I think if everybody unites, he probably can't do it. The towers are doing a great job at defending, though. Zayu can't really engage there. Zayu also attacking the base of Postponing Camels, but they really need to challenge the elephants in the middle now. Helvet is coming out for... They finally... No, they still didn't stop the infighting at north. Enzo and Kindred really need to stop this. Where is Faust? Faust is nowhere to be seen. Some bombard cannons. There's a lot of paladins! What? Faust sent them in now! He's not sending the paladins! It's still 50 years, and I think they might be able to do it. That's a lot of halberdiers by Zayu. Maybe staying back for Faust is the better option. I'm not really sure. But there's still demos, there's still siege rams, there's still elephants, there's still a lot of resources for Postponing Camel. The side wagons are doing a good job stopping the reinforcements. And the problem is, he's lost all his castles. Never mind. Attacking the base might have been a genius idea, because Zayu and Tipe combined killed all the castles by Postponing Camels. He only has one castle that he can produce elephants from, and suddenly all those resources are kind of useless, as he can only produce boats who do die to Ethiopian SO, and Camel can't do it because actually going for the base wasn't so wrong here, because they killed all his castles. That killing all the castles means killing all the elephants that cannot leave their unmade resources. Now Force is coming to the middle as well on the 40-year mark, but there's not much of Camel left anyways. 3 galleons. So Force is now fighting against Enzo, and Camel does die. Well, rip, well played, good attempt. But yeah, killing the castles by Tipe and Zayu was really, really nice. And now Tipe is taking over the middle with his gigantic army of war wagons. Siege Launchers are out though, and Siege Launchers are great against Hillside wagons. Paladins are also a counter to Hillside wagons, so sadly to Tipe's army, there's a lot of counters there. So I think Tipe should try to go back. Should aim these guys at the Siege Onagers. Why are the Puffins not shooting the Siege Onagers? Really needs to deal with these Siege Onagers first. Faust has Cavalls. He's also spamming Halberdiers. So Faust is kind of going for it with Halberdiers and Paladins here. And Faust does take over the middle. Has Halberdiers in the queue. Resource not looking too great though. So I don't think Faust really has much of a plan. Hey, Huggy! Welcome to the party. And yeah, amazing first game of the Monday here, I have to say. Camel tried his best. He's still trying, still hanging in there, still has 100 pop at least, which is not terrible, but Zayu is still picking away from him. Zayu wants to finish Camel off completely, which means he'll have a lot of resource and a free right side. So I don't blame Zayu for doing that. He will profit a lot. He will get all these resources and have a free right flank once he decides to go for the middle. Has a huge army here. Faust is holding the middle right now, but I don't think he can hold it forever. Kindred and Enzo still fighting, so they never fully stop the fight due to the middle. My tournament, you can watch it back on Funny Liquids VOD, and yeah, I kind of reached one of my tournament goals in the last game. And yeah, actually, there were 2 games in the set that involved petards. And as you know, it's the best unit in the game, so it went well. Green, I'm dead. Okay, they're bigger fish to fry. Well, not really. Zayu has the Faust has the middle, and I don't think he can hold it. It's just a little bit of spam. So yeah, actually, Zayu should probably continue to kill postponing Camel. And fry the former big fish here. Kako says blue, I want to go mid. Oh yeah, Chief's army is now blocking Kalkoko from the middle. As Enzo and Kindred are still fighting up north. In a kind of even fight, nobody's really making progress there. There's a lot of karambits against skirmishers, so they're not really doing overkill, as it's usually the case with karambits. You definitely need to watch. Yes, you definitely need to watch. Because there is only one OP unit in the game, and of course it's the one I have an emote for. Which is not the trap, because I also have a trap emote. Huh. Traps are also good though. And yeah, the Force loses the middle. It was kind of bound to lose the middle, so now kind of nobody has the middle. It's changing a lot. Zayu has the middle now. Okay, Zayu might be someone who actually wants to contend the middle. I mean, Force tried, but it wasn't the strongest try ever. His eco is just too weak. 1 out of 13 villagers. He's not making more. It's rare and pop. You really need more villagers there. His king is super safe. There's 7 kings. Oh yeah, actually I completely forgot about the kings. Ah, post-fighting Kevin's king is out with 19 HP standing in the middle of his farm economy. But Zayu's interested in the middle now, so I guess the king will live. And what is that? Is Faust trying to snipe the king? Or is it just scouting? Where's Enzo's king? It's in this castle. I think Faust is trying to snipe Enzo's king. But yeah, it's not enough paladins. And nobody has the middle. Zayu has the timer, but he's not really interested in going through the middle. It's completely open between Zayu and Faust here, by the way. And yeah, King-Snipe failed. Castle was damaged a little bit. But Enzo's king lives. And I think now might be Enzo's goal for the middle time again. A lot of fish traps here. Look at that. Over 60 fish traps. And yeah, that means a lot of 200 swordsmen. He has 200 pop. Where is his army at? Well, let's look at that. Well, it's a lot of karambits. 39 villagers, but I don't think that includes fish, right? So let's see here. 162 villagers including fish. So he can't afford too much army. And I really wonder where his army is. I guess, oh, I saw elephants in stables? No, who was that? Was that Zayu? No, I think I clicked that. Not really sure. Teep is taking the middle now. No. I want the normal thing again. Yeah, Cheaper taking the middle now. Kalkoko just sitting back. It's also open between Kalkoko and Kindred. Well, it's not. Kalkoko is fully stone fortified walled. Has postponing moved his king yet? I think it's in this castle, yeah. Yeah, he's saved his king now. It's healing up. And he's again going for elephants. I really think Zayu should have finished him off. He was so close to killing the king. It was already damaged and standing out here. And then Zayu kind of went back. And he didn't even really go for the middle. What did Zayu lose his army to? Did he retreat it? Oh yeah, I guess it's back here. Maybe he fought off Faust somewhere? Not sure. Maybe Faust tried to snipe him. But Zayu's king is here, and the castle isn't damaged, so probably not. Hey Raptor! Tifa not playing Portuguese? No, he's playing Bohemians, which is way stronger in King of the Hill. Maybe. Portuguese is also good Civ for King of the Hill. Melee, on the other hand side, is a great Civ for King of the Hill. And I think Enzo might have this. Postponing Kevin's kind of out of the game. I mean, Zayu did it before, right? Zayu and Kalkoko both have siege that can really easily clear middle. Enzo also still has to fight with Kindred here. They've been kind of in an internal fight over here. And Enzo's 50 years though. They need to do something. Something coming there from Zayu. Where are his scorpions? There are his scorpions. He also had onagers. I guess they're defending with Faust here. Faust now has Elite Teutonic Knights fully upgraded. And Halberdiers. Fully upgraded Elite Teutonic Knights should do fantastic against 200 swordsmen. But what are they doing? They really need to go. The only one going for Enzo is Kindred here, and he's slow pushing him from the north, so that won't do too much in the middle. Siege Onagers could do a lot. Ooh, and look at the blue wave running in. Tipe is coming for the rescue with Hussite wagons. But where are the Hufnitzer? No Hufnitzer, it's just war wagons. Or just Hussite wagons. But the Scorpions are doing a good job. There's still fleet and spam by, and so will he do it? 30 years will be close. And oh, Zayu's units are nicely blocking off that. Karambits aren't the best units at getting to the middle. There's only a few units from Enzo here. Some ships, some two-handed swordsmen. There's like 10 two-handed swordsmen down. Now the ships are closing in. 23 years. The trickle is still coming though. There's the reinforcements coming in. Probably it's the time to send all the fishing ships in. He could send all the fishing ships. They would be a great meat shield. I think he could send all the fishing ships in. Demos coming in to help. But booming away something. The trickle is still there. And yeah, wow, it's only one unit in middle though, 3 units in middle. The trickle really needs to go through. See just trying to fire at the trickle, and they do it. And so blocked from the middle once again. We have a fantastic King of the Hill game at our hands, guys, and I think this is gonna make it to the highlights and eventually to YouTube once I'm done with all the uploads I want to do. But yeah, it's gonna make it to the highlights. Alright, that's what you get for now. And Tifa is controlling the middle. Not the right army to really hold it though, especially when Ethiopian SO are present. And ooh, Force might kill Enzo. Big stream of Teutonic Knights using the phase where Enzo is the weakest after he went for the middle. Now the elite Teutonic Knights will retreat after this attack. Are coming to that. It is indeed very intense. And yeah, it kills great. And I think this might be defended. Yeah, it's not. Elite Teutonic Knights aren't really great versus castles, and there's 3 castles by Enzo there. So even though he wrecked a bit of the base, I think more siege was really needed with this. Force didn't bring any siege. He's not producing any siege. So yeah, he might kill 1 castle. No Q for Force at all. In the middle, everybody's fighting everybody. Some elephants are dying too. So I use Scorpion Fire. And Elite Teutonic Knights, they still eat through all the units. The problem is the castles are killing them, right? Oh, there's bombard cannons. Okay, yeah, some siege with it. King in there. Where's the gather point of the king? Looks like it's on this castle. Okay, yeah, he should be safe. As the bombard cannons also get dealt with. There's still army there. Also some paladins in the mix now. Enzo's not producing anything anymore. Huh. Is Force producing anything? Also not. What's up with all these empty queues? And in the middle, Zayu Scorpions there. Kaikoko's saying lol. I don't know why. Sonic Camel is back with all that. He's saying nice army green to the Scorpion army. And oh, King on the run! King on the run! But he's on the run from Elite Teutonic Knights. Not really the fastest unit that can kill kings. Gather point was correct. So Enzo should probably survive this. Does he have murder holes? I think he has murder holes. Yeah, he has murder holes. You can see that he has murder holes there. But Kindred is also coming now. Oh, Kindred is killing Enzo from the right. I think Enzo might be out of the game here. Force and Kindred 2v1ing him. King ran to the left. No, though. King is in that castle. Oh, no. Wait. King is not in that castle. Where's the king? To the left? Ah! King is in this castle. Okay, might save it. Murder holds best tech. Well, students get it for free, so Force also has it. But I think he can't stop the push from Kindred now. We also need to watch the middle, because Zayu might be winning the game right now. A lot of Scorpions. The problem is Ethiopian SO. Big counter to everything that Zayu has. And he might lose a lot here against these SO. Oh, look at the bada booms! Boom! Half of the Helvetia army is gone. But the Scorpions do deal with them, so Zayu retains middle control. As more Teutonic Knights are coming over from Forced versus Enzo. I think they're focusing him because he's top score, but they might have to watch the middle soon. So Enzo might survive. Kindred's still pushing. Kindred and Enzo have been fighting all game. All the while Enzo almost won the game twice in the middle, even though Kindred was continuously attacking him, which made sense because he kind of walled him at that start, so there was reason for Kindred to go for Enzo more than for Faust. Faust just probably went for him because he was highest score and close to taking the middle, and it is a good chance of taking someone out, gaining a bit more territory for himself, as Faust is pretty walled in here, not as the biggest, had the biggest starting base. And yeah, Enzo's being taken down. Let's watch what's happening here. Ooh, Tipe is taking down, postponing Camel once again. Kalkoko probably needs a few bombard cannons. Yeah, might be. Kalkoko saying mid, green is crazy strong. It's only has scorpions there. I think if you just make more SO, and bombard cannons are a good thing. Good proposal by Huggy. Kalkoko can probably stop that on his own. Camel peace and go mid. Blue stop fighting me. Okay. So yeah, Tipe and Postphone and Camel are gonna stop to fight off Zayu from the middle. Very reasonable decision to do always. Are they really stopping? Tipe seems kinda... Camel peace and go mid. Stop demoing me then. Okay, they're kind of unsure, and Enzo is still dead now. Kindred is turning around, going for the middle. Faust is not turning around, still has units there. Yes, the negotiator. Stop doing me then. They're still fighting. They haven't stopped. Tifa hasn't stopped. Tifa acted like he would stop, but he's not stopping. That's also sometimes something I do a lot. When I think, no, it's not really necessary to go for the middle. Tifa is kind of half-assed going for the middle. He's still killing the base while he's sending his wagon thingies to kill the middle, but I think they don't really need it. I think Ethiopian SO should be able to clean that up. Plus, all the camel, all the elephants are going middle, and I don't think postponing camel wants to be in the middle right now. There's so many scorpions, so many halberdiers. I think that's a really bad move from postponing camel. He's gonna lose all his elephants basically for nothing because he can't hold the middle after that. I mean, he's not losing the game because they did stop Zayu now, but yeah, now all these elephants are gonna die basically for free. So, guys, it's King of the Hill, not 1v1. Kalkoko, it wasn't really strong what Zayu had in mid. Or is he being attacked here? No, he's just peacefully sharing the gold there with Kindred. I don't know what Kalkoko's complaining about here at all. He's not being really attacked all game, so I don't think he should be the one complaining. If there's one complaining, because it's 2v1, it should be Enzo, because he was killed by, and is still attacked by Kindred and by Faust. Middle now belongs to postponing Camel. I mean, it's kinda everybody withdrew. So Camel might still win this after being completely demolished earlier. That's a lot of army. Yeah, maybe Camel wins this after all. Kinda wasting demos to one Bohemian War Elephant there. It has been converted. Camel might lose King. Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, the king is in here, I believe. King is in here. Looks like Tipe is going middle though now. Wow, a lot of only food monks for the Bohemians out now. Oh, wow. Bohemians are so good against Persians. 100 food for a monk. And you get an elephant army yourself. He is going for the castle with the king, and he's converting all the elephants. I don't know how he was gonna kill the king with that, but yeah, they might actually kill the king here. Camel still has the middle. Kalkoko's fighting that, but let's watch the king. King is out. It's going out to the front. It's going out to the front, but he kind of has no unit. Can he attack ground it? Tifa could attack ground it, I think. He just needs to hit it roughly. And the king dies. Postponing Camel loses his king. Tipe the MVP. And what does that mean? That means he can convert all the elephants now. But they're still going to the middle. You need to retice those. I thought Wonder would be lost. No. You can just enter the middle with one unit though to get it back. Enzo says GG, I guess. Oh. Enzo's dead. Probably. It was a bit more exciting here, but I think that's probably the king in there. Yeah, that's the king in there. So Enzo's king gonna die. I'm not gonna miss another King-Snipe. I'm really proud of myself for getting all the dying kings. Enzo has been defeated by Faust and Kindred together. 2 for 1, even 3 for half of the game. Well, you had the middle. I think when you didn't have the middle, it was 2v1. Still 2v1 is 2v1, right? Yeah, proud of you too. Thanks, Gingerbeard. Hey, Ginger. So now, post-funding Kevika holds the middle, but he's dead. No, Kalkoko has the middle now. Not too many people left. We have Kalkoko, in a really strong position there, but without wood axes, I think. Yeah, Kalkoko's lacking wood axes massively. We have Cheaper with a lot of land now. We have Zayu with a lot of land. And we do have Forced. And we do have Kinrek. Not forgetting about Kinrek. He still has a lot of wood axes here. Plus he can take all that side. Or I guess share it with Forced. So yeah, the big problem for Kalkoko is he's not had to fight all game. But his wood is, I guess, he still has 40k wood in the bank. The bank is looking hella good for Kalkoko. So yeah, Kalkoko might be able to do it. Yeah, GG post-spotting Camel. Well, you forgot Regicide. It was Regicide twice, right? When Zayu was killing you, there was a lone king standing here with half HP. And you got lucky there, sent it back to the castle. And then the castle was killed by the Haufnitzer. And the Haufnitzer actually attacked, grounded, and sniped the king here. Zayu had a lot of land because he destroyed the Otter army? No, actually because he destroyed postponing Camel earlier. Because Camel took all the resources here and the land. And then Zayu killed him there. Can you convert kings with monks? No, you cannot, Raptor. And Zayu's going again for the middle. Halberdiers and Scorpions. Not that many Scorpions. How is his resource looking? Resource is looking good. Doesn't want to invest his gold, I guess. So it's a massive Halberdier spam now. Still do have Tipe with a good army and a huge siege army by Kalkoko, though. So those two could contest it. We still also have Kindrek, who's pretty unhurt. Fought Enzo throughout the game. He's letting Kalkoko take his wood. Which I do question, because I think Kalkoko is kind of dangerous. And is this war? No, it's just Faust killing the outposts of Zayu there. Faust should really refresh his lumber camp, man. I mean, he did once, right? This is disgusting wood line. 75 years for Zayu, but I think Siege Hunters could do that. Who was near you? Near whom, you mean?
Yes.
Near me? Well, Zayu and postponing Camel, as you can see.
Yes.
Yeah, well, me. I resigned at the start. I'm casting this game, so. I didn't die. It was like my base that was unused. I was in the middle. I sent my eagle and my king to the middle at the start of the game. And my king died in this thing here by a castle from postponing Camel. Demo ships coming in. Not elite demo ships, which I guess Ethiopians don't get. And yeah, Zayu might lose the middle. Where's his trickle? Okay, he does have a nice positioning of his Rex there to the front. So maybe he can spam that. Teep is going for it now. And there's also Kindrek coming with a lead skirm. And should you have made more demos? Probably. But everybody was kind of going, so it was hard, even though your spam was good. And you always had to side fight Kindred, right? I think one of your mistakes was blocking Kindred off from the middle with castles, so that made him attack you all game. Warwings now, 50 years. You can keep up the spam for a long time. He might be able to do this with just spam. Teepus should position his war wagons here inside the trickle, so he can stop that. Kalkoko's sending a lot. Where's Kindrek's army? Are they fighting each other? I think kind of mistakenly they're fighting over wood here. Trickle is still active. Yeah, talking about something. Oh yeah, they're sending in the fishing ships. Yes, I suggested that. If you send all 60 fishing ships in, I think the trickle might have been enough. But yeah, trickle is looking really strong here. Please move your army both north and south so we don't kill each other. They need to move it south mainly. The army needs to be here to stop the trickle. If the war wagons, if the Hussite wagons were here, Zayu could not do it. But it's 27 years and he's still trickling there. Oh no, no, he's moving back! He's moving back! No, why? Why? He would have done it, I think. He still had that Q. And he just moves his units out of the middle. Now Kindrek's actually the one hoping the monument. Hands are just too precious. Yeah, it looked like it. Saving his Halberdier. Zayu. Why? To give us a better game, I guess, because now we get another go. Kindrek's go was very short, so it's cheapest go now with Bohemian Halberdiers, more bonus damage against cavalry. So the Hussar spam from the Ethiopians with only feudal age armor. Not really what I would consider a strong push. I don't know why we're making Hussar, and I think Ethiopians even get one more armor upgrade than he has. This should say no cavalry. Yeah, he could get the castle age armor. Doesn't have the castle age armor for whatever reason. We see Ethiopian Hussar on the field. And look at the monks. Well, there's Lightcav from Kindrek, which is Vietnamese Lightcav, so they're stronger than Ethiopian Hussar, I believe, at least. As long as these only have one defense upgrade, because these have all defense upgrades. They don't get full armor, but they get castle age armor. So there. They also do not get bloodlines, so they're really, really bad. They're a sword. Kindrek, I don't know why he's taking out Enzo stuff here. What is Faust up to? Oh, Faust is fighting Zayu from the back. Huh, why though? Nobody of them has the middle. And it's not like Faust needs space. He's taking resource over here. Faust has trade! Wow, Faust has full-on trade here with Enzo's market. Really nice. Not the most efficient, but I guess it's safer if you build it closer. So yeah, Faust has good gold income. Not sure why Faust and Zayu are fighting here. I feel like they shouldn't. Faust trading? Yes. I saw it. And Enzo wants to claim he saw it first. That's why he's saying that there's stream delay. Kalkoko raiding Kindrek? No, Kalkoko's just taking his wood. Kalkoko has been taking all the wood from Kindrek, and Kindrek has not cared at all about it. Deep is still the one holding the middle, but it's not that strong of an army in the middle. He does have a lot of Hussite wagons though. And I really need to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna pause for a second, I'll be right back. I don't want to miss anything of this game. Sorry for that, guys. Let's continue. TP can win this. I agree. I think TP is in a great spot. That's a lot of Hussite wagons there, a lot of Halberdiers. And Zayu and Faust are still fighting, right? So that is an issue. That means only Kindrek can contest the middle, because everybody else is dead. On Kalkoko, I guess. I think Zayu's making progress here. Looks good. He's already nibbling away at the castles with the king. Who's moving mid with his 100 wagons. Blue is going all in. Yeah, that's probably when you guys should stop fighting here. And okay, but Kindred and Kalkoko are on it with siege onagers. So no, I don't think Teep is gonna hold it for 66 more years. Still favor Ethiopian siege. I don't know why we don't see any bombard cannons by Kalkoko, which really is an issue. It's really bugging me against the Hofnitzer. But whoa, look at that shot on all the war wagons. Scubs against suicide wagons. Yeah, Kindred's army comp isn't perfect, but we do have siege rangers against suicide wagons on the other side, which did kill a lot, but still kind of a bit out there. And yeah, the Scubs are kind of doing nothing. I think is Kindred out of resources? Yeah, Kindred is completely out of gold. And he made a mistake that Faust did better, right? Faust used Enzo's market for trade. They killed him together. And now Kindred... Oh, Kindred has trade. Kindred is trading with what? With what is Kindred trading? He's trading with Faust. And he's also killing his markets. But I think Tipo might still do it as Kalkoko stopping his attack. No, Kalkoko hasn't stopped his attack. He's still coming to the middle at the same time. No, never mind, Kalkoko. Zayu is coming to the middle at the same time. He's fighting Force still with this army here. Scorpion's killing all the ETKs. Really bad unit comp for Force. He needs Paladins here. But more important, in the middle, we have 40 years for Tipo. Let's focus on that. Onagers and Elephants coming in. Elephants should be really nice against those side wagons. And yeah, I think Tipo is gonna get cleared, so we'll have another go. Still some spam here. Ooh, not too sure. That's a lot of wrecks. Faust was defeated. I guess his king wasn't garrisoned here towards the front. So we did have good job whoever did that, says Kalkoko. It was Zayu. And yeah, but like, guys, don't care about Faust now. The trickle is still on for Tipo. And these are also his bugged units inside the monument. Nice trade card, Gray. Yes. Kalkoko, what are you caring about? Like, the big topic here is Tipo. Kalkoko thinks this is done, I think. He's chatting that much. I really don't like him to chat that much when there's something going on here. Gray fight blue, yeah, good point. He's fighting... Well, it's only skirmishers. They can't fight anything really well. They're actually pretty good against the halberdiers that are coming in now, not really against the elephants there. Siege onagers now mass firing there. 15 years though. 15 years, that's a lot of troops. Now also SO here. 13 years. Ooh, another really close one. Raids are coming in. I don't think that's right. We need to kill these units, but I think they're gonna do it. This is the last halberdiers. 10 years, and yes, Tipo loses it. Another go. What a game, guys. What a game. We're down to 4 players in the meantime, because Force tried to attack Zayu, which got himself killed. And yeah, do have more action here. Force said GG will play it, sorry. And so for the 2v1, yeah, that is in place. Zayu has the middle now. No chance for the middle? You had a way to the middle. You were not the one blocked by Enzo. I can understand why Kindred went for Enzo, because he was blocked by Enzo at the start. And same for Tipo going for postponing Camel. I said that was a mistake at the start to do block it. But yeah, so Zayu has another go. Last time he unnecessarily retreated his halberdiers. Still a lot of units being trickled to the middle from Tipo, who has a huge bank, lacking wood a bit now. Bank also getting emptier for Zayu. What's with Kindred's bank? Still out of gold, still trading with Force Market, who is dead now, so you can't delete that. Force is also still trading. Yeah, like weird trade situation there. Who invested into US? No chance to win? Not sure. Kendrick has trade, right? Can still do something, but like his unit comp is a bit weird. You do see knights on the field now. I guess tech into cavalier can't hurt with all this siege. And what is Kalkoko doing? Is Kalkoko out of wood? No, he still has resources. He saw the trade. He knows about the trade there, but he needs to take out 4 markets of Force in order to stop the trade. And well, they kind of need to rather focus on Zayu, you know, I feel. Zayu has a strong army. I don't know why Zayu is not adding Siege Ram. Hey, Alpha Dog. Welcome back. Quirk gets Siege Ram, and I feel Siege Ram are really strong in King of the Hill. We didn't see too many ships. Kind of the only ones going for other than demo ships was Enzo. With a lot of fish and a lot of galleons. And turtle ships could be strong on this map too, I think. But we do have 50 years, and Zayu is looking good there. Trade is still going. Kalkoko's just scouting. I think Kalkoko needs to commit more. TP and Kalkoko are going for it now. Kindred kinda got cleared here. And doesn't really know what units to do. Still spamming just trash to the middle. Well, he doesn't have much gold, so what else is he gonna send, right? And yeah, bank is getting emptier and emptier for Zayu, but it still has a lot of military in the middle, and the others don't seem to have answers. Kalkoko has a huge queue, he just needs siege. I don't know why he's doing halberdiers. Halberdiers are super stupid against these massive scorpions. And Tip is going full monk now. Kalkoko also leading Tipe's forces. Why? It's 35 years. What are they doing? And why is sending so many halberdiers into Scorpions? It's like countering halberdiers with Hussar doesn't work, and countering Scorpions with halberdiers also doesn't work, guys. All right. There's a lot of monks coming. I don't know. Do they get redemption? Can he convert the Scorpions? Maybe. It's 26 years. Hussars are better against the siege combination, but it's Ethiopian Hussar. At least they got the second armor. So there's still no Bloodlines Hussar though, no last armor. But with the siege on it just. And there's extra ships. I think Zayu gets cleared here. Where's Zayu's Trickle? I think he might be out of food. Not too many units queued there. And the demo ships will clear it, I think. Still 4 halberdiers there, but he doesn't have enough production. Halberdier production is stopped. He's not producing. He's not producing at 16 years, and Zayu another close miss by just not sending halberdiers into the middle. He probably still wouldn't have done it. I mean, there's a lot of SO. So yeah, it might be Kalkoko's time to go now. With only 4 players remaining, Kindrek has another army of elephants there, killing villagers from Kalkoko, which just feeds pop space probably. But Tipe takes over the middle. I don't know how. Kind of nobody has the middle now, but I think this is Kindrek's go now. Kalkoko is calling Tipe a tryhard. What? And I also don't know what he means. Probably all the monk micro? Yeah, I really appreciate if people try hard in this, right? Free falls only work out if everybody tries to win. So it's also a weird thing to say a bit, but also like, it's really more of the meme guy than the try hard. Kalkoko is usually the try hard, so. I just enjoy it. Yeah, see, he was talking about the monk micro. He was talking about Tipe microing all these food monks there. Is he converting the villagers or the... Do Bohemians get redemption? They do, right? Yeah, he has redemption. He just doesn't have heavy medicine, he has everything else. Even heresy and faith. So it's full monk now for Tipe, which is not tryharding in my opinion. And nobody's really has the middle. Kindred somewhat has the middle, but it doesn't have too many units. Long term he will be strong though, he has trade. And quite a long trade too, from here to there. Kalkoko knows about it. I don't know why he's not doing anything about it. I'm pretty sure Kalkoko saw the trade there. Yeah, he knows about the markets too. Does Zayu know about the markets? He can see it. He spotted the trade with 1 elephant. Just as I looked at it. And he also knows that False Market are here because he sees Force trade still going. He doesn't want to kill Zayu's Ennis' Market. He wants to trade himself. Freeing up this, and then Zayu's trading too. Okay. That only leaves Tipe, who doesn't really need trade because he has a ton of resources and he's only spending food on these monks. With only 12 farms though. What happened to his... Is he trying to go 200 pop monks? What happened to Tipe's economy? It's 19 on trade / gold? Where's Kalkoko getting gold? Oh, I guess he's still getting gold from the middle. Oh yeah, he's not trading, he's getting gold from the middle. Zayu's Scorpions doing some work again. And he knows about the trade, he's still not doing anything against it. Instead he's trading himself. He could kill these markets though, and still trade with that market, right? Force trade is also still alive. Still gaining score here. Zayu takes over the middle once again. And two-handed swordsman from the Bohemians. Okay, I guess there's a lot of trash on the field, but the problem is two-handed swordsman versus Scorpions. And so having everyone win with the market. Well, he's helping Kindred and Zayu, right? He's not helping Kalkoko, who's just relying on the middle go to take. And Tipe, who's just relying on not spending it with food monks. I wanted to hold the mid, but I'm already out of rest. Are you? 2k wood, 8k food, 10k gold. Kyle Coco is out of res. Kyle Coco is very much out of res, and he's saying he's out of res when he's not. And then he's calling other people tryhards. That's fine though. Tryharding is completely allowed. Why is Kindred so insistent on making skirmishes? He's making skirmishes against Hussite Dragons. He's making skirmishes against Scorpions. There are no archers on the field. Alright, Blue, you can defeat Green alone. What? What is Kai Coco trying to do? Oh, and actually the skirms might do it. You don't impress, they don't convert my SO, please. Oh, Kai Coco's tilted because of all the monks converting his stuff. Constant monk voices. Oh, never mind. He's tilted because he hears constant roo. And I can somewhat feel that. Zayu is actually losing the middle to skirmishers. Zayu is really the person who loses the middle the stupidest way in this game. He might still win it, but he redraw his halberdiers there. Now he's losing the middle to skirmishers when he has scorpions. Great trade. Ha, Sherlock. You saw that before. Also, everyone has trade, I think. That's correct. No, Tipe and Kai Coco don't. And Green probably too with the amount of scopes he has. You're a smart one. His demos are doing work, and Zayu loses the middle once again. So Kindred has it now with his infamous, famous skirmishers, and he does also have heavy demo. Heavy demo is really good. All the markets are still alive. Green Pro 2. Yeah, well, how about you do something about it? The only thing that Zayu's doing is killing forced trade cards, where he should kill his markets, so Kindred can't trade. What is being converted here? Oh, a scorpion. Let's actually switch to my point of view so we don't hear too many sounds. Kindred has the middle now. I don't need gold, I have monks. And yeah, why is Kai Coco not doing anything about the trade? He has vision on it forever. He had these Hussar earlier. He knows where the markets are. I don't know why he's not doing anything against the trade. The trade is all here. Should have destroyed Grey early game. Well, you build castles in front of his base, and so you make eternal enemies if you block them from middle. That's what I said at the start of the game. And that's the mistake Postponed Camel made, and that's the mistake you made. You made enemies with Grey and Blue respectively. And don't blame Kindred, he might actually win the game here. And you came quite close to winning both times you tried, and so I think it was completely okay to go against you. You played really well. But, I think now they're underestimating Kindred here. Zayu's not going. Are there any issues with the trade? Oh yeah, Kindred is in, well, he's in forced trade. Which makes Zayu... What are the trade cards doing? They're going weird way. I guess because he cut this. Which makes him in danger. But they really need to move, it's 50 years. Is Kindred gonna win this game? What does Kai Coco have? Kai Coco still has 28 or so. He needs to move. Tifa kind of stopped playing and is only making monks. Well, I guess he also has champions. Don't Queen go mid, don't kill Red's alt base with your army. Why? Ah yeah, because he needs to go mid. He's trying to make the trade better. Oh wow, look at that. He added trade completely at the south, so it's trading here. So it's great trade. Oh, and there's Kalkoko killing false markets, so Kindred won't have trade. But it's 5 years! So you guys need to go to the middle. Monks with T-Bear arriving now. Marines finally moving. With 32 years, it's only one army in the middle. There's a little trickle, but I really hate that Kindred hasn't built any production buildings here. So his trickle is going a really long way. There is something trickling in though. It's 27 years. They really need to hurry up here. Where's Kalkoko? Sending his SO now. I think Kalkoko's way too late. He's always telling others to go mid, but then he's not going mid himself. Winning with just skirms would be amazing. I think that might be what's happening. It's 23 years. Scorpions and SO is so good against this comp though. Tifa is going back again, so Tifa doesn't care. Tifa might lose in the game, but they are underestimating. They are underestimating Kindred heavily here. It's 18 years. You need to throw everything, independent if you think he's a good player or not. Yeah, there's only one unit in the middle though, and all the skirps get cleaned by the Scorpions. Is he leaving the middle? Is he leaving the middle here? Don't tell me 11 years. 11 years, there's still a trickle. 11 years, there's still a trickle, and he loses it. So close for Kindred. And so don't complain. Watching this game is amazing. I remember winning a kill of the Hills Portuguese by having 5 hand cans in the center, and everyone also trying to kill each other because it was Regicide. Kind of also what happened here. Kindred says no, but yeah. Production buildings, my man Kindred. Production buildings here, and you would have done it.
Yes.
Instead, you're producing from stables that are back here, archery ranges that are back here, and the trade is dead. By the way, Kalkoko cleaned the trade. He also cleaned that market, so no trade for Zayu, no trade for Kindred anymore. That might kind of make Kalkoko the favorite here, but Kalkoko's out of wood. Fuck. Still wood here he could take. Probably needs to fight Kindred over that though. Well, Kindred isn't really in the mood for fighting his wood villagers. Okay, now I notice he needs wood. What's the resource count here? Nothing. Tifa is completely out of resources. Only a few farmers, so you can make more monks, but that's kind of it. And oh, I guess getting a bit of gold from the middle there. While Zayu has a lot still, and wait, is his trade still going somewhere? No, his trade is dead. He's just taking gold in the middle, I guess. Yeah, he's taking gold in the middle. And I guess here in the base, in fourth space, there's still gold. It says he has 33 in gold. I wonder where. Maybe in this space here. Huh. I don't know. Also, Kindred's getting some gold here in the middle. They're now going for the middle gold after the trade is died. Tifa says, really? Is somebody king-sniping him? No, King's in here. Go mid? Oh, because they're fighting over here. But it's 62 years, and there's not too much in the middle, really. Zayu doesn't really want to win this quick. All the monk noises, guys. Oh, all the monk noises. Look at that. 60, over 60 monks coming in. I kind of want to see that on capture rate with all the flags, but we need the timer. So we're gonna stay in the regular game. I really need that thing that Graph has, where it puts the timer on capture rate. It's not working exactly though, so it's a bit meh. People just kill most all his own monks with bombard cannons, yeah. They all died. Kaku says gray friend. Because he wants wood, right? No, because he wants him to go mid. It's actually 37 years. The only one, like Kaikoko's always telling people to go mid before he's going mid himself. Yeah, Tifa notices, go mid Kalkoko. I do have Hussars, good against Suicide Wagons, good against monks. Not great against the champions that are still here. not being used right now. I think Zayu might be winning. Kindrex! Fucking Skirps are killing Kaikoko Siege Onagers. Now if Zayu goes back again, I'm gonna lose it. Just lose it. With Hufnitze, but Mox against Scorps. The Hussar spam. Finally, he decided to spam Hussars. Hussar spam is superior to Halberdier spam. And it's 18 years, nobody is there. Kaikoko again waiting so long. He still has SO. Doesn't have many Halberdiers, I guess, because he doesn't have too much wood. It still has Hussar though. And this is... Those spoilers, for fuck's sake! We're still in there. Let me put off the chat. Zayu is at 10 years. Yeah, what is this? Kaikoko is not quick enough. Where's Kindrek's army? Kindrek's not really going. Kaikoko already calls the GG before he even goes mid. Come on, man. 7 years remaining, and Zayu, who gave away the middle a lot of times, win the game. Tipe says should have gone mid Kaikoko, which is kind of true. But also, Tipe, you shouldn't have gone that many monks, probably, because Khmer get amazing Hussar. And once Zayu discovered that, he was only against stuff that loses against Hussars. Zayu wins the game. GG, well played. And I can't chat because I was casting from outside. Please tell Kindrek, if you're still in the game, the link to the channel if he wants to join the party. And yeah, GG still outside, but Monks against Scorps, indeed, that was an issue. GG Tipe. But when you come in and see I'm still casting the game because I'm a little bit behind, just wait until the GG is called, please. Zayu saying didn't want to commit earlier. Yeah, but you would have won if, like, you saved 60 Halberdiers. You could have had the middle and you saved 60 Halberdiers because Halberdiers are so worthy and important. You could have just spammed Halberdiers and your second go would have been successful. Kako playing too much Diplo? Yeah, looks like it, right? He's always saying commit, not going mid himself. And then it's too late. And thanks, Kakoko, for providing the link there. And also to Enzo. Great. Noob streamer? What? Enzo? I just complimented you. But what is that? Oh, lol, sorry, I didn't see. Was it really close though? I think you had a really good trickle there. And they weren't really committing too hard because the Hussite wagons were here, and if you just continue to trickle, I think it would have been possible. Ah, you meant the spoilers thingy. Yeah. I know. Off for now. See you later, Zayu. And well played. I'll add you to the leaderboard. But first, let's take a look at the statistics of this amazing game. Zayu with 4k units killed and only 2.4k losses. And most units lost for Kaikoko, actually. Huh, that's surprising. Tipe? Almost. How did Kaikoko lose that much? I guess he also used a lot of demos and helps in middle. Best economy for Zayu and everything besides food and stone, which go for Camel and Kaikoko. Camel also had some really good plays there. At the start, A-drops you can see here. And the highest vote account for post-phonic Camel with 255, who had an amazing Persian boom. Kaikoko with the nice relic sneaks at the start. 6 relics, which gave him 20k gold. That's kind of really good, nice. He never had trade. Where's trade? Here, economy. You can see Zayu had 10k from trade. Kindred had 7k. Faust had 6k. But yeah, 20k from relics. So relics are better than trade. And this is it. The timeline. Bye, YouTube.